Hi everybody, welcome back to the Master of All Movies. I'm transferring everything I have on my iPad to back on my phone. I'll show you the videos. Sorry everybody. Oh, but by the way, before I let everybody know what I'm starting off with, I'll let you know we're going out to eat today. 2 guys in 1 pit barbecue. Today is Tuesday, and it's going to be a Thanksgiving weekend, so everybody's going to shop, bake. We're getting more cookies in, and try to finish up everything we need. Oh, and then my hair's messed up. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. It's not that I'm hungry, but I'm going to feed my tummy soon. I just ate. This morning I had a bagel. Everything bagel. My favorite of all bagels. Anyway, I'll let you know to everyone out there in the community to build up my community on my iPhone. I have to shut this off. I just love this phone. This phone, iPhone 16 Pro, I like to show off some pictures from the old house, but hang on for 1 sec. I'm transferring all my subs and everyone back on here. So far we got Maddie the Geek, Kyle, and others. Then we got Tony from Business Blues, Born to Be Rad, It Made, Cody, Brian, Coco, Brendan, Mitchell is back on, Patrick is back on, Cody Leach is back on, and we got Alec Behan back on us and Mr. Corzisi. He's back on. We got I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Fanchesis Cinema is back on. We got Davey. Deathway is back on. Huck is back on. Jeff Russo is back on. Michelle and Kim is back on. Chili Billy is back on. Film Collector Archive David is back on here. Eddie from Movie Collector is back on. Bill from Direct Geek is back on. We have Sledgehammer Horror is back. Bob is back. Jim is back. And then we got Talking with Movies with Sean and Kenny and Jim. So okay, this one's back on my phone. Then Jim, that's not back. Bob is back. Let's see, we got the Blu-ray Critic. Tiana Loves Movies is back on. Sorry, guys. My gut pal. She knows about everything about movies. Sledgehammer Horror. Hunter Bolden Video is back on. I'm adding the others back on, and I'm adding the other from 872 subs back. We got Bill. I promise you guys I will write down more movies with my subscribers. Sorry. Movie Collector. Chili Billy. You know me, I always like Chili Billy, Eddie, and Jim because they have my favorite genre movies, which is horror. We're all in horror films. Dave Archives. The reason why I'm doing this now so I don't have to be rushed to get ready to go to two guys in one pit. Sorry. Here's the film collector archive, along with Tony, because Tony from Missing Blues, they both do Criterion. I will put Stephanie from Movie Chatter back on. I had to go back to subscribing to her. Married, with Media. My mom and dad knows I'm doing this because I'm just showing everybody. Sorry, I'm coughing too much. My nose is fine. Jeff Luzo. Huck. Davey. Death Ray. These are not shout-outs. I'm just showing everybody that I'm putting everyone back on my phone. We got Cinema Dad You. I wish I knew his name was. Just the first name. We're not doing any last names. FACCI_S Cinema. Patrick. Brendan Mitchell. And then once I'm done, I'm saying, please go to this phone, to my channel, and make sure you do those comments down below. We got Brian and Coco. Mr. Krasinski. I'm just showing everybody the channels. And that way everybody can see what I'm doing. Cody Lynch. I put my TV shows back on here and the YouTubers. We have 80s Maid, Consumer, Brazil Bub, Dan the Creator, we got the Mock Buster, Born to be Rad, with Justin, Garrett, and Mel. I'm trying to build up back all my subscribers. Tony from Basement Blues. Like I said, he's my mentor anyway because he knows what I'm into, a lot of movies myself. I will line up every movie so I can see how many subs a day. 4K D-Ray. I think we got movies in soon, but I'll double check. Shellacker. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put movies in soon back. Kyle, movie collector. Manny the Geek. Let me go ahead and look up what movies in soon. Let's see if we have subscribed to her back. Yes. Here's movies in soon. So there are just a few of subscribers that I want to mention right now before I show off some pictures. To remind you guys, we did have a house before we moved here. I'll create the playlist for everybody that have recommended movies for me. I will definitely go ahead and go back to that. We have 7 videos uploaded already. We got most of the shorts back. I'm adding some new ones and I'll add the old ones in. I don't have any subs yet on this phone yet. Let me see if I do or not. Let's see. Let's see. Any subs? Not that I'm aware yet. We have notifications. So I just resubscribe it to Sue. Okay, now she's back on. Trying to see where. So far we have 7 on my videos. Yeah, no subs yet, but we will definitely go ahead and do that. So we got everyone almost back. Not quite everyone, but I will definitely do that as well. If you want late night, midnight reviews, put that request in for a video request. I did Tony's snap cases. I did this for a shoulder of me, and everyone can see. So my old phone, we had it for 2003. We joined now November the 25th of 2004. I'll get a better picture than this. So you can see me a little bit better. So, yeah. So no subs yet, but we will get there as we can. I'm editing up the videos first. Then shorts, and then the live and everything else. Okay, now let's go ahead and dig into these. This is the house that we lived in. I have a lot of pictures here. Okay, here's the house. Here's the house. Now this is from the back. This is what I said, the old house in New Jersey. South Jersey. That's the house. And you can tell that's the garage. And over here is the rooms. And that's my dad's old truck, brown and tan. This is Burlington Township, by the way. This is the house. As you can tell, we're not living to eat dinner in between 4, so we're good. That's the house. We kept all the Christmas stuff. You can see it right here. We kept that for this house. This used to be the TV that we had. Here's everyone when they were alive. My grandpa, my Aunt Michelle, and my Uncle Chris. My brother told us about my Aunt Michelle had passed a day. I don't know when, how long, but shortly after my uncle, my mom's baby brother. That's him right there. That's my grandpa right here. This is to be the living room and dining room. We have the 2 doors right here. And you can see the piano right here. And since the movers did that, and you see this organ right here? It's still here. It's very old and it costs a lot of money. So everything came to the house. Even this chair. This is the Christmas stuff that we had in the dining room. No, living room. I apologize. Speaking of that, this is the tree that we had. Here's a better picture of my grandpa. My mom's daddy. We call him Pop John. On my mom's side, that's her dad. YouTubers, and if you can see the back side of my grandma, right there. Here's the piano that we got. So this picture over here is over by the balcony that we have right now. If you want to see our doggies, you can. It's really okay. Here's the rest of the stuff that we got. The love couch is in my parents' room now. The desk is in the kitchen downstairs. And the family portrait is over my dad's organ by now, downstairs. So that's the living room. We have multiple pictures of different side. This is the den of the house. That's my brother right there. My cousins, we were like kids, very young, very young. That's the day that my grandpa was there. That's the bed, the hospital bed. Here is my grandma and my mom. Some of the pictures are a little bit off of the colors. Right here. But that's the couch. That's my grandma. That's my mom. And the pictures we have with my brothers. You can barely see it. Here's Christopher Michael. His friend and my mom and my grandma. Here is my uncle, my Aunt Michelle. This is the kitchen in the Burlington house. That's the baby brother that my mom. That's my mom. This was Thanksgiving at Michelle, my mom, and Uncle Chris. And here's the rest of the stuff. Now the entry right here is probably the kitchen. This was the basement that we got downstairs. You can barely see it from an angle. This is the dining room, and that's the living room. This is the dining room, and if you see the door open, that's where the kitchen is. These are my cousins, Stephanie, Courtney, and Christopher Michael. Three cubers. Sorry. He got a 3rd-degree burns, so he was working in the school district. We got me, my Aunt Michelle, David, and my grandma. We were so young, very young, before we moved here. Here's the entire kitchen of the house. My uncle and my aunt. Then we do have a dining room and a living room here. We have the same living room, but different since we moved here. This is my oldest brother, Sean, and my grandma. Sean is the oldest in my family. This is me and my mom. I do dress up like a good girl. I know, guys, I know. My mom dancing, there was her friends. My mom can dance, yes. And we got like a lot of pictures here. So I'm going to show off just a little bit. Diane, Eleanor, Jaquemus, Presswood. Austin Boyd Presswood Jr. That's my dad. Now I'm not going to show all of them all at once, but I am going to show you everything. Here's the double doors to the living room and dining room. So when I get the scrapbook, you will see an entire family. This is me when I was going on a trip. That's my grandma and her son and my mom. At that time for relaxing by the pool, I think. That's the house. Yes, that's my dad. This is where my brother got his first apartment. That's David Austin Presswood. Again, I know it's the last name. We have a very strange family. Now this is the tractor that I know that we had at the house. Not here, but in New Jersey. This is where my brother helped with my dad with woodworking. This is the older lawnmower. This is where we had a lot of trees. Me, my brother, and my dad. That's his apartment there. But now he lives in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This was the Mount Holly house. I was just a baby back then. I never knew that house. We all went out to eat. I did a cartwheel, of course. You know, I do a lot of gymnastics. My dad is doing the bill, as always. This is when my brother came home for my Sweet 16. That's Sean Christopher. He took after my uncle's middle name. I already have a house, yeah. This is where we got the doggies. Here's Maxine, just gave birth. to a lab, black lab. She had babies. My brother David. This is where we got Modine. Okay, so here's Maxine. My oldest brother Sean has this dog. This is Modine. Mother and daughter. And then I had Martha. This is my doggie. She recently had heartworms. Yeah, I know, it's sad. Here is the dining, the living room of the old house. This is the den with all the presents and gifts. Here's the puppies for Maxine. I was a very young kid. This was Christmas that year. Here's Maxine with her thing with the puppies. Here's Maxine on my brother's bed, used to be at their house. That's me, my dad. So I'll probably go ahead and put all these out and show you guys more and more. This is the old bed, which is over in my grandma's room, in the guest room. This is where my grandpa, before he passed on, that's the day before we moved here. Shortly after my brother got born, firstborn. That's all of us. I was Batgirl for Halloween. That's my grandma. So that's all I'm going to show you guys for right now, and I'll show more later on. I don't want the video to go too far on this. If you want to see, this is the kitchen of the old house. That's my baby right here. That's my doggy. Sean had Maxine, and David had Modine. So all three of us have 3 doggies. And I'll show you more later. I have promised to spread them out. And you can see my childhood was all good. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe, please. and comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. So I got mostly everyone back on my phone, almost everyone. So I'd like to hear from all of you. So do me a huge favor to subscribe to my channel. It's still the same thing. I'm adding a lot more to it. And I'll keep you guys up to date. Sorry. So I see you guys later, and I'll promise you more videos will be coming up real soon. Bye for now.